How is it going, everybody? Scott the MsNERDerer here, and welcome to Yog Box in Depth. In this series, I'm going to be taking all of the different mods of the great compilation Yog Box and breaking them down one by one. Going to be showing you all the different things in the Yog Box context, but remember, all these mods can be downloaded on their own and be used in vanilla Minecraft or in other compilations or in conjunction with other mods as well. In this first episode, we're going to be going over Rei's Minimap. Hope that's actually how you pronounce that, R-E-I, Rei. And just looking at the minimap in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, I mean, that is pretty nice, right? Let's go out of my wonderful dirt hut here and explore the outside. So, just having a minimap is a great option. Say I'm way over here, or behind here. Let's pretend I'm farther back, and I'm looking for where's water. Well, looking at the minimap, I can see, I can see villages, I can see water, I can see caves. Look, that looks like a cave or dirt. And it happens to be a ravine. Let's get over there. Spoke too soon. Yes. Look at that. That is awesome. But anyway, it's going to help you find all these things. So just a minimap on its own, I think, is a great addition. But why Rei's minimap when there are other minimaps you could download? Well, that brings us to their official FAQ, where someone asked, actually, what makes this minimap so different from all the others? And their answers are terrain undulation, biome color display, water transparency, 1.8 lighting engine implementation, slime spawn chunk highlighting, lots of customization, and they mean lots of customization, fast updating to the newer versions, incredibly advanced viewing options, no FPS or performance drop, which I know is very important to a lot of people. Also new to it is the chunk grid, entity radar, and cave mapping. So right now, all I've shown you is the basic minimap in the bottom right. Let's go in a little deeper and show you some of the other things. So, your default key, which is going to be important, is M. I've already changed mine, but M is going to pull up the menu screen while X is going to set a waypoint. We'll do both those right now. So let's pull up the menu screen. First thing I think you should do, come down here to key config. All the things you can set. You can see I've set very little. I want to be able to pull it up. I want to be able to see the larger map, which I'll show you in a minute. Set waypoints, and I also want to be able to zoom in and out on there. I don't use it often, but it's nice to have. So get in there, change the controls, get used to them. Now let's back out of here and show you some of the basic options down here. So we have, obviously, if you want it, don't want it. I'm not going to go through every option because obviously if you get it, you can pause it and read them. I mean, that's easy enough. And if you get it, you can try them out on your own. So we've got plenty of things here. One thing I will show you is the surface type or render type. Right now we're using surface, so you can see water, grass. We can change that to biome, so you can see different biomes. And cave view, which is nice if you're trying to look for deep caves or deep structures. We can have death points. That's going to go into the waypoints category right down here, which we'll get to in just a minute, don't worry. I mean, there are just a ton of options. If you want to read all the things you can do here, changing the shape, changing its position, pause the video, read over them, all really easy to understand. Now that we've gone through the basic options, what I want to show you next is entities. Alright, so I pull up the entities radar option, and we're going to enable them. Now look at all these dots that pop up. Let's get out of there. And also, by tabbing is what I have it set to. I believe that's the default key. You can see the huge map, and it shows you everything. What we can see here is we can see some white and some red. That's mainly going to differentiate between hostile and non-hostile, red being the hostile. But some of them become gray, and some of them are, some of them become gray, and some are bright white. Well, the difference here is, give me my pickaxe back. It is low, but I want it back. Difference is, as they get lighter gray, that means they're deeper. So if you're in a cave system and you're wondering, oh my god, there's a lot of red, but it's a dim red, excuse me, that means they're lower than you and not on the same level. So we'll see as I run over to this little kitty cat, it's a bright white because he's right on the same level as me. But see those grays over there? That just means they're deeper. There is a small cave system under me, so they're probably directly beneath me down here. Or, he's mining. They are mining deep there. So it doesn't have to be covered, it just means they're lower than you. Great. So we've gone through the entities. There is a lot to go over here. Remember, I read in the beginning they also have a slime. That's not what I wanted to show you. Slime chunk. See these little squares? That are where the slimes spawn. Also the chunk grid, that's nice because some of the buildcraft stuff you need to build within one chunk grid. Those are all nice. I turn them off. I just don't need those squares. But great options for you there. I mean, just the minimap on its own, I already thought was amazing. The entities, great. Now you can try to avoid enemies, try to find enemies. I typically go on hunting parties at night. I try to find all the red and kill them and try to get XP. As you'll see, my XP is low because I tend to die a lot. But let's talk about what happens when you die and some of the things you can do with waypoints. Bring this back up. Oh, bring it back up. Waypoints, also death points. I have them enabled. I have a whole bunch set already for you. So let's turn them all on for you and you'll see them start to pop up on our screen. You'll also see arrows start to form here on the compass or the minimap pointing in that direction. Great. So with a waypoint, you can see it no matter how far it is away. You'll see on it, you can actually zoom in. You can see the distance right there. See 150 for that one. My soap tree, it's about 450 meters away. You'll see the distance there and you'll see a dot. No matter how far they are behind anything, you get to see all that. This is a good example. We'll set our own. Hit X. Here's what it comes up. YouTube, we'll call this one. Let's change the color. We'll go, well, I'm nerd, so let's go green. That's enough. Okay, you can set one. Now, let's say you don't want one, or you want to change it. You come to the waypoints here. I mean, first of all, you can change, again, all the options. You can come to the waypoint screen. We can turn them on or off. Like you see, I don't want to see it right now. Like my tree fort. I leave this one off a lot because I want to go back and build a tree fort. And it's the amazing tree because you get these huge, great trees in Yog Box. I want to build a tree fort in one of them. But I leave it off most of the time. Death points. Oh man, if you die and you lose your stuff, especially in vanilla Minecraft, because here in Yog Box you keep all your inventory when you die, but you lose your XP. So I always want to keep my death point, run back there and try to get all my XP I can get. But if you don't want one, like once I get my XP, I usually remove the death points. All you gotta do, remove, say keep to the ones you want, a red X for the ones you don't want. I mean, it does not get any easier to understand than that, right? Let's get rid of YouTube as well. And then we can simply remove them. No trouble there at all. The best thing about this though, I mean, not just that you have a mini-map, you have the great entities radar, it looks great, it's easy to read, you get the waypoints, there's no transportation, but I don't need that, I'm fine taking the hike over there, more battles on the way. But all of these things in one, but look how easy it is. I mean, you're customizing it all within Minecraft, within the game. No going into the files or anything like that. It's all right here for you. It's all, bright green, bright red, easy to understand, and you control everything. You control the font, you control the text size, you control how much it says there. Do you want the distance? Do you want the dot? Do you want it to say its name? Do you want them to show up at all? It's all right there for you. And these options. So I think it is a great mod. It's a great standalone mod. It's a great addition to Yog Box, and I think it's a great one to start off our Yog Box in-depth series. In detail, I believe is what I'm going to title it. I haven't titled it yet. It's the first episode. But it's really good to see. I think sometimes when you get a lot, it can get cluttered. You just turn them off. So this series, just to go a little bit more on the series, not actually this mod, is not just to teach you and me say, hey, I know so much about Minecraft here, learn from it. It's sort of a mod highlight in one, but really the main point of it is that I'm new to Yog Box and I love it. I think it changes the entire dynamic of Minecraft. I think it adds so much more playability, so much more fun. You shall live today, duck, you shall live. It just adds, oh, ducks got frozen. It adds so much to the game, but I've barely touched the surface with it and I want to know more. So I think taking the time to analyze each of these mods and learn everything it does is not only going to make my experience playing it better, but for any of you new to Yog Box, it's going to make your experience playing it better too, and hopefully improve your whole experience in Minecraft. For me, this has revolutionized it. When I got bored of regular Minecraft, that's when I went to mods, and I don't play without them now. They're just so much fun for me, and I assume they are for you as well. So hopefully you enjoy. Happy gaming, everyone, and I'll see you in the next episode. And before you leave, I want to thank you for watching again and hope you enjoyed. This is as much for me as it is for you. But I also wanted to share a few of my links with you, especially Twitter, Facebook, great way to interact with me. But then also my live stream on Twitchtv. The link's in the description. All the links are in the description for you. But I'll be streaming Minecraft. MsNERDerer, my girlfriend, streams Minecraft. We just got a server, so we're going to be playing with some of you. And also, I'll be starting a new Yog Box playthrough that I'm really looking forward to. So hopefully you guys can swing by there and check them out. Alright, happy gaming again.